for the first time, can you tell us a little about yourself and what you do?
I'm Kavita Lama, a certified life coach. I mainly help people to deal with their mindset, relationship, and spiritual growth.
Also, this is something I always like asking. What actually inspired you to become a life coach?
Well, it actually, it came by chance. It happened by chance, so to say. This when I came across this concept of, life coaching. I've been sending my children for swimming, coaching, basketball, dance, academics, dramatics. Then I thought to myself, what is life coaching? Who can coach someone else's life? Then I did a research. It caught my eye and my interest, this concept. And then when I actually found out what it actually is, it just blew my mind. Life coach brings about a clarity in you about what you actually want to do, and they create realistic steps to enable you to bring about a growth in you.
Okay, so for someone who's hearing about life coaching for the first time and might be a little confused, how would you explain what life coaching really is?
Okay, right. So, good question. Yes. So, I'm sure. I mean, like, what I feel is that people are familiar with the word therapy, right? So, the therapy mainly or often deals with, healing the past, whereas life coaching is all about the present and the future. It's about, growth, direction, and momentum. I don't know if you're aware that the human body, the power lies within the body itself. So when people struggle, a lot in life, it is either that they are not aware of the power that they have within them, or they suppress it. So the job or the role of a life coach is to be the felicitator, to bring out that, the power from within by using mindfulness tools.
I'm curious about this on a personal level. How has being a life coach changed you as a person?
Oh my God, it has really done a 360 turn, I should say. It has made me I've become a better version of myself. And like anyone, like in the world, any like person, we have ups and downs in our life. I've had plenty of them, in my life, right from a very young age. And so I had to, deal with my resistance and my, limiting beliefs. So resistance like procrastination, perfectionism, guilt and shame, victimhood, you know. So all this, so many other things. And by, coming into contact with mindfulness, what it did to me was that I was able to break away from all these, these negative traits of mind. And I thank the universe or the powers above that I came into contact with a concept of life coaching, and that I'm fortunate to have mentors like Pooja Puneet, Mitesh Khatri, and many others. So this has been my, let's say, my journey with mindfulness, and yes, and it will not stop. It will continue to grow and evolve.
And over the years, what's been one of the most surprising or meaningful breakthroughs you've witnessed through coaching?
Yes. So what I've noticed within this 1 year, actually, and coming in contact with very very like-minded people and mentors. So what I've come to believe, and I know I've seen it firsthand, and I've tried it myself also with my clients, is that yes, if you a life coach can change the life of a person, which I was, at the beginning, I was quite, skeptical about it. But now I know it does. So that is the biggest breakthrough. And so when you have a life coach coaching you, what happens is that, you begin to align, your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions. So when that alignment happens, it not only changes the direction of your life, but it changes your destiny. And this is something, which is very, very magical.
So is this why you kept your name realigned with Kavita?
Yes, certainly. Because, yes, life coaching is all about realigning the lives of the people, the mindset of the people.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Why do you think people hesitate to help themselves or ask for support? And how do you believe coaching can slowly shift that mindset?
Mainly is the problem in a society is what is stigmatization. So this is one thing which is a very very like you can see inherent problem in our society. So people I've heard when I have been like sort of had this discussion with them, they've stated that like when we like reach out for help, people may think that like we are seeking attention, or that we are weak. And what will people say, what will the society say, to know that I have this issue. So this is the problem. So we have to be like very open-minded about it. Yes, it is there in our country, India, but if you compare it to the developed countries, like mindfulness, like the mental health issue is of paramount, they give paramount attention and importance. But here that the trend is still yet to come. And I just hope and pray that it is going to come quickly, so that people won't have to suffer as they are suffering. If I actually analyze even around me, in my own, like you can say, surrounding or my own family, I see that every home, has someone or the other going through these mental health issues. And, like they tackle themselves, they like sort of reach out to someone who will listen to them. But that someone, does not have the, you can see, the tools or the expertise to deal with the issues. Yes, of course, help, they do get help in the form of someone is giving a patient hearing, someone is sympathizing with you, empathizing with you. But that is not enough. So it does remain. So life coaching, what it does is that they go to the, you can see, the crux of the matter, to the core of a person. Because if your core is not healed, you may be healed just for a certain period of time. And that aligning happens only when you actually heal right from within. And for that, you need an expert or a professional person who deals with these matters. So this is what life coaches, like we do. So there are mind-blowing techniques. Supposing if you say that, okay, right, you are going through some issue in your life, okay, we have tools how to deal with the issue. You may have a very, very serious limiting belief in you. So as a life coach, if you say that I have this limiting belief, I mean, in my hand, I will have, like even more than 5-6 tools or techniques. And one particular technique, like I will guarantee you 100% it will work. Okay? But this is what the life coach does. It aligns, he or she aligns your life. And when that alignment happens, then nothing can stop you. So in this like materialistic world, very fast-paced world, there is a lot of these issues that people face. Tension, stress, burnout, detachment, procrastination, criticism, victimhood, underconfident. Each part of it can be dealt with, or you can get help from a life coach, or probably like similar professions. But to reach out, this particular whole thing that I'm doing right now is that I want to bring about awareness. I really want to bring about awareness in people, is that there's nothing wrong in saying that something is not right in my life right now. So it's like it's a flu. You get a bout, you go to the doctor, you take medication, and then after a certain period of time you're healed. But then that very flu, if you don't take help, medical help, that can turn out to be something serious. So it is with mindfulness or your mental health issues. What happens is, if you don't seek help, it'll just like go deeper and deeper within you, suppress that power which I spoke about earlier, and it'll never let that power come out and combat, fight against what issues that you're going, or what struggles you're going through in your life. So my message is that if suffering is normalized, isn't it, in the society?
Yeah.
So why not like seeking help? Why can't it be normalized? Like in the Western countries, the developed countries, we have grown as a society, as the community. But why aren't we growing, here? That really makes me feel that, like this is my job. I know it's a Herculean task. You don't have to be a professional, or even you can say certified life coach. But naturally, there are people who have this inherent quality, very, very positive, you know. So you do your part. Your friend is suffering, or you know your relative is suffering, right? So through these messages that I'm giving you, or many other life coaches, you know, so please spread this message around. Positivity is something that you have to imbibe in your life, because if you have positive energy, certainly you're going to attract like positive people, and you're going to impact others with your positivity. So if you're positive, please continue this good.